What is going on, guys? It's Scott with Never Hedge, and today we are going over the Macroverse, and specifically we're going over the DeadTown NFT drop that mints tomorrow, February 2nd. And this one is very exciting because it's going to be a 3-day mint with no set cap on how many can be minted. So like a normal NFT mint is usually 5 to 10,000 units. This does not have a set limit. However many go, that's however many they're going to mint tomorrow. And so that means they do have unlimited combinations here, hand-drawn elements. They've got over 400 of those. And really what this is an NFT comic book series. So not only are you going to get access to that, but I was just reading some more stuff that they're planning to do in the future. They're also giving holders the chance to get their own ideas made into a future comic book series if you are a holder of this specific NFT drop. So a lot of them come from Hollywood. I believe one of them was from a AAA gaming studio. And I think they've done some TV shows as well as short films and things like that. But I have an article pulled up here on Yahoo Finance about the next-gen comics app Macroverse, which is the parent of the DeadTown NFT drop that is launching tomorrow. So they are launching the DeadTown Zed NFT avatar zombies. So the zombie characters are fully customizable, which means every attribute is chosen by the collectors, from freshly dead to fiendishly foul. You get to decide what your zombie looks like. So this is a quote from Eben Matthews, the Macroverse co-founder. "We chose to launch with our DeadTown Zeds because they provide a unique entry point into the Web3 ecosystem that we're building. The art is incredible and they tie directly into our flagship original series." He then goes on to say, "Collecting these NFTs is your ticket into an entire story world. For the first time, creators, collectors, and fans have all their incentives aligned to build massive entertainment franchises." So this is what I was referring to earlier. The community participates and benefits from every stage. I do also believe that they are going to stack benefits. So if you participate in the first drop, you get special perks and things like that in the forthcoming drops. And I think they're doing it the more items you collect, the greater your rewards are for that. Being customizable means that everyone gets to collect the character that they like, added the Macroverse co-founder Richie Rukavina. This puts rarity over scarcity. Only after minting has closed is the rarity of the traits in each collection determined. The choices made during the sale have direct impact on the entire collection. So these are going to be Ethereum based on the Ethereum chain. So get your gas hats on, because right now gas is, last I checked, sitting at 157 Gwei, which is down quite a bit from the last couple of weeks, so that is good news there. Collectors can custom build their zombies from over 400 hand-drawn assets, as well as have access to special collaborations and items only available to people on select pre-sale lists from partner collections. Each NFT is numbered, and some items in the collection are limited in number to provide additional incentives for the earliest collectors. Collectors not only get the commercial and non-commercial rights to their characters, free NFT editions of the DeadTown comic series, and perks in future Macroverse collections, but they also are invited to participate in the development of the world of DeadTown. So this is a huge perk for being a collector of these NFTs is you actually get a say in the direction that the comic book actually takes. So if you are a massive fan of The Walking Dead like I am, maybe you want to see a Negan type character built into the comic book. Maybe you want someone like the Governor or the Skins, something like that. I'm sure they will vote on that. I'm sure they're going to have a DAO in this as well. I think that is what they are alluding to here. So they're doing this by creating the backstories and lore for their zombies that can also be incorporated into the official canon of the series and even greenlit into production as comics and more. Additional utility is also incorporated into the Macroverse ecosystem, and rewards will stack as more projects are released. So I covered a little bit of that earlier. Let's go over the website a little bit more. So this is a look at some of the possible combinations you can make for your zombies. We got, looks like Michonne's katana through the skull of zombie here. Let's see what they got for us. So the makeup of the collection will be determined by those that mint the avatars during the release. Each element you choose for your avatar has a property and trait associated with it. Some attributes have a limited supply and others may be unlocked by participation in particular collections and in the Macroverse ecosystem. The attributes that get chosen the least during the minting window may prove to be the rarest. So keep that in mind when you're choosing the attributes for your character. Even the widely available quantity is determined by the collectors rather than an arbitrary supply. We will allow any number to be minted during our minting window. If fewer are minted, then you're part of a super rare collection. If demand is ravenous, then the collection is accessible for a larger audience, which feeds everything that we're building together. When the minting window closes, attributes will be revealed, rarity will be determined, and quantity will be locked, and we'll discover what this horde of zombies looks like together. They do not have a roadmap. This is a little more about the story here, the lore behind the comic book. So what it's going to be is a neo-noir crime and zombie adventure. In the finest film noir traditions, DeadTown follows a classic anti-hero in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. Set in the near future, DeadTown follows the exploits of Chan, who, having lost his family in the zombie plague, runs one of many factions seeking control in a world overrun by the undead. Chan's life shifts when he meets Kirsten, a young orphan girl scraping by on the street. She sees a mentor and a father figure in Chan, and he sees one more problem to solve. Their unlikely bond is tested as shifting alliances and unseen power plays emerge, pulling them together while tearing Chan's world apart. And then you get to be a part of the actual crafting of the story and having a say in the direction of the actual comic book itself. Here we go. This is what I was referring to earlier, how these guys are actual heavy hitters in the entertainment industry. So between these guys right here, they've had 100 million game downs and over 20 million views of their produced content. This guy here, Eben, is a designer, illustrator, and creator with more than 25 years in storytelling. Adam has a film, TV, and news media background, and Ricci is a former TV and film exec. Started Disney's mobile division and then the gaming company Kung Fu Factory. That is pretty legit. So if you guys have been following us on Twitter at all, we've been calling out our new NFT projects that we've been investing in. Kyle called out Women Rise NFT a while ago. Let's see if we can find the original tweet. There's Magic Mushies. Here it is. We purchased a couple of these all the way back on January 16th and tweeted it out right after we purchased it. And let's go up here a little bit. I think the floor price for the Women Rise is now sitting at 0.75 ETH. Where are we? Here we go, 0.75. So yeah, I mean, that's a good incentive to follow us on Twitter. I think the Macroverse, the DeadTown NFT, is definitely going to be up there in the coming weeks and months, especially if there are not a ton of people who mint on the original drop here. That's only going to increase the rarity on the secondary market on OpenSea, and you get to have a say in the direction of this comic book. So if you are a giant zombie fan, deadhead, undead aficionado, I think this thing is a no-brainer. But that is pretty much all I got for you guys on this one today. So as always, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more updates on DeadTown and the Macroverse, as well as other NFTs, stocks, and tokens we like. And I thank you guys so much for watching this far, and I will see you in the next video.